else happened.
Yeah.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Before we start, I just want to, right before we started our meeting, we got delivered a tin full of cookies, and it was in memory of Lee Holcraft from the family. So we thank the family of Lee Holcraft as we keep her chair nice and warm there. So thank you, Holcraft family. Okay, I'd like to call to order the Board of Works meeting for tonight, December 16th, 2024. If I could get a roll call, please.
Board Member Tommy Roulette.
Present.
Board Member Brett Mondurant.
Yes, sir.
City Attorney Dale Wilton.
Here.
President Kelly Malone.
Here.
Myself.
Okay, I have no announcements for this particular meeting, guys, unless you do. If no announcements, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
So moved.
Second.
I'll second that, Mayor.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A couple of things I have on the agenda is we got it's time for the 2025 employment contracts. You should have a copy of each one of those. And unless you want to, we normally take these as a group. Discussion or anything before we move on?
I've reviewed them, Mayor, and I've seen we've changed what you and I had talked about earlier today.
Yeah.
And I'm comfortable with that.
Okay.
The only thing I will bring up is we have the date wrong on Richard Richardson's.
Okay.
We've got 31st of December 2024.
Yeah.
So it should
Yeah.
read to 2025.
Yeah, Richard, okay,
Yes, 2024 twice, so we need to change that to 25.
we can do that. All right. Anything else?
Nope, everything else looks like it's in order.
All right,
I see the raises and everything else are in there, so it's all good.
good. All right, so I'll entertain a motion then to approve the contracts, the employment contracts that you have in your hand for 2025 with the change to Mr. Richardson's to reflect the 2025 date.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
All right, second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then you have an HWC contract for the CCMG 2025-1 project. You guys had a chance to review that?
Yes, sir.
Any questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved, Mayor.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Ms. Felix, we got custodian recommendation.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I'm here tonight on behalf of the hiring committee and myself to make a recommendation for the position of full-time custodian. And I'd like to request or recommend the approval of Rhonda Smith for that position.
Questions from either gentleman up here?
I was on the committee and I feel comfortable with this individual. So
Had a lot of,
there was a lot of people put in for custodian.
and some
66.
good,
We had 66.
I heard, yeah, yeah. Okay.
So I would entertain a motion that we approve.
All right, entertainment on the floor, or entertainment. The motion on the floor is to approve the recommendation of hiring Rhonda Smith for custodian. What's the date of start?
I just spoke with her actually a few minutes ago. It's going to be January 6th.
Okay, January 6th. Can I get a motion? Or I got a motion. Second?
I'll second, Mayor.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
To the committee.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Chief, you got the fire department general orders approval?
Yeah, I hope everybody got the chance to look at it. Last time we did this was in 2014, and with the change in direction we're going at the first of the year, I felt it a need to at least get the general orders under or clarified to reflect amount of employees and basically what's required of them. So In front of you, you have our current general orders, and for those of you who don't know, we work off general orders, Ps and SOGs. General orders are more the way, by the book type stuff, so just to clarify that a little bit.
Okay. All
I would
right.
just like to say it's a fine job
Thank you.
for those involved. I mean, it's very professional.
These are your like SOPs.
This is the general order, and then we've got SOP.
Right, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they all go together.
Yeah, go together.
This is just the general order section.
Got it. Okay, any other questions or comments for Chief?
None, Mayor.
If not, I'll entertain a recommendation, or I will entertain a motion to approve.
So move, Mayor.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Ms.
Thank you.
Jody Comer, SERPC contract.
Hi, I'm Jody Kemmer with the Southeastern Indiana Regional Planning Commission, and we assisted the city in writing a grant to Okra for owner-occupied rehab. In doing that, the way the grants, like, I guess basically, the grant budget was put together, that we got paid with grant funds. So the city did just recently go through a procurement for that, and proposals were due last month, I believe sometime, and we were the only proposal. So I did, and I will need a letter signed, I'll have to get that. So I wanted authorization to award the contract to us. Based on the letter that we'll put together, we'll say, based on our prior experience working with you, that you guys feel comfortable basically with that. And then we put together a contract tonight to present to the council. And then that will include the overseeing the whole, like the client intake, keeping the financials. It also includes things that we have to pay out, which is home inspections, which we have incurred those costs. We went ahead and they've started on that, and radon testing. So that's a new, lead's kind of out, radon's in. So you may hear that more and more often, but we do have to do radon testing, and if it comes back positive, of course, we have to address it and retest.
So the contract that you gave us, there's also gonna be a letter, just so we
There will be a letter, I'll get it, yeah, yeah. I did not send the letter, though.
But we-
So
we
I wanted to make sure that tonight went okay, and then I'll get you the letter before, yeah, too. Yeah, I did send the contract, though.
I got a quick question. Did we use you guys last year too? On a occupied rehab? Did we, or is this
No, that was, no, 2 years
2 years
ago.
ago?
ARA,
Okay,
yeah,
That's right.
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Questions?
the number is 79, not to exceed the 79,000.
Exactly, yes, yeah. And that depends on inspections, so that's not, like, yeah, it's not to exceed that base if we have to do, we'll have to do inspections and re-inspections on each house, but there's some money padded in there in case. Of course, it's grant money, and it will go back to the grant, but that will be in there just in case they have to do maybe a couple more, hopefully not. And then the radon, that's kind of a hit or miss. We just don't know. I guess basements,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
so.
motion to authorize Mark and Mayor to sign this contract and everything.
Yeah. Any other questions, you guys? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve myself and the clerk treasurer to review the letter once we get it, but
Yeah.
also sign it along with the contract.
So moved, Mayor.
Second?
I'll second it, Mayor.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion
Okay.
carries.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Same to you guys. Yes. Have a good one.
See you.
All right, guys, I don't have anything else under new business. Old business, you have in front of you the EBEB Solutions streetlight project. This was, we had already awarded this, but we needed to get this contract encumbered, so we could encumber the money under this year, so Mr. Fetty could. So you see the total project cost, that's for 75 new streetlights and globes, poles, I think you've seen an example of it here, the one meeting. Any questions on that?
We'll just for confusion's sake, so this was a bid that was designed with a scope that came from LMU, and our electric foreman put together the scope, bid it out. It was bids were received and opened, and this was the winning bid. We voted to accept the winning bid, and now we're doing the contract. So that's why part of it's USB and LMU, and part of it's council, but this part is council because the city's gonna pay for the lights because they're projected lights.
Right.
So are we bringing up in BOW or we're bringing up in council as well? Is it, because it's a contract to be on BOW, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's just clarification.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. Anyway, and notice on this, it's giving Eric Webster the ability to sign it. I'm okay with that as long as you guys are.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, so can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry. Thank you. Okay, I have no other old business for Board of Works.
I've none, Mayor.
If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next meeting, like bring to order, is the Parks and Recreation Committee for December 16th, 2024. Thanks, Chief and Jenny. Thank you. Another roll call, Mr. Fetty.
All right, we got Board Member Tony Abbott,
Here.
Board Member Dylan Little,
Present.
Member Tommy Roulette,
Present.
Board Member Lenny Fryman,
Here.
Board Member Brett Bondurant.
Yes, sir.
City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
President Kelly Malone.
Here.
Myself.
All right. Any announcements for this meeting? I have none for this particular meeting. Anything for Parks? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I have neither new or old business for Parks at this meeting. Anyone have anything that needs added? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry. Like to call to order the City of Lawrenceburg City Council meeting for December 16th, 2024. All rise for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Mr. Fetty.
Councilperson Tony Abbott.
Here.
Councilperson Dylan Little.
Present.
Councilperson Tommy Roulette.
Present.
Councilperson Lenny Fryman.
Here.
Councilperson Brett Bondurant.
Yes, sir.
City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
Mayor Kelly Malone.
Here.
And myself.
Okay, I've got just a couple announcements to get out of the way, and then we'll go through the board reports. The holiday trash schedule, and this will be posted on our website as well, but I wanted to get it into the meeting as well. For Christmas week, if your garbage day is normally Tuesday, it will be Monday. If your garbage day is generally Wednesday, it will be Thursday. And recycling will be picked up on that Friday. For New Year's week, if your garbage day is Tuesday, it will be Monday. If your garbage day is Wednesday, it will be Tuesday. And recycling will remain the same and be picked up on Thursday. Any questions about that?
Will we or have we put that out on our,
Not yet.
okay,
It will be after tonight.
gotcha, okay.
Yes, I'll
I
have
went Blake there,
Joy put it out.
the alerts or whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can put it on Reach Alert too.
Yep, that's what I was trying to get. Thank you.
Okay. And then the other thing I want to mention is council, when they approved the budget earlier in the month, part of the, one of the line items on the budget was to offer a free utility month. And they're going to do that. It will be in January. You will not have a you will have a zero balance on your bill if you are not in arrears with us in January, but it'll be December's utilities, okay? So, nice gesture on council's part to be able to do that, so. I know there's a lot of people out there that will really appreciate that, so. Okay, can we get into board's reports? Streets, alleys, and curbs, downtown, Mr. Abbott.
We're all good.
What about up on the hill there, Mr. Fryman?
Real good, sir. Thank you.
Finance Department, Mr. Bondurant.
Nothing to report, sir.
Parks and Playgrounds, Mr. Little.
No report at this time.
Fire Department, Mr. Roulette.
No report, Mayor.
All right. Anyone up here having announcements? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
So moved, Mayor.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. New business, Mr. Fetty, additional appropriation and reduction ordinance.
All right, so it was in your packet. I think Kelly had to send it out a little bit special whatever, but this is ordinance 17-2024. Most of you had a chance to look over this stuff for several weeks. If you have any questions with any of it, once again, on each of these right here, these are the amounts that I basically need for certain line items. If you have questions what the line items are, so basically we don't have a red balance at the end of the year. I know that we had some questions with the very first one as far as the exact number. Keep in mind, most of these are the exact number. I definitely need these going through, but the first one, you guys can give me a number if you don't agree with the number that's on there.
So if we go with this number and we don't use it, it just stays there,
It
correct?
just stays in there, yes.
Yeah. So that's one of them deals, do we have over instead of under, so to speak? Does that make sense?
Anything at the end of the year, if it's over, it automatically goes back
Yeah.
to general.
Okay.
Taking a look at that first number is probably a little bit high.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's whatever you guys want to do.
I was going to say, the motion that I'd put on the floor is that we'd approve the appropriation and the reduction, but modify the number for line item 27 to pay for the last 1 year, also including November and December, if they've not already been submitted. If that makes sense. I know we talked about it prior to the meeting.
What was that again now?
I know that you and I have spoke about this previously.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got some numbers. I'm still missing a few. And of course, you know, December, I don't expect December to be.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I was saying we could go ahead and approve November and December, put that number in there for what we think it'll be, and then pay for the last 1 year at this point.
What number do you have that's turned in?
right now, what I got turned in is I got 271,650, 271,650. I'm still missing April, October, November, December.
My understanding was only November, December.
That's what I thought too, but when I got a hold of Jillian today, she was kind of telling me that she misread. She basically said I've received some from the previous year for like April or something. I don't know what it was, but it was not from the 24, it was from 23.
April and October of 24 were definitely turned in, and then November and half of December were turned in today.
So,
October was turned in on Friday, April was turned in last week or the week before.
then that's, I made Jillian double check it today of what she received. If he says it's turned in, it's turned in. I don't know what the numbers are though. I just don't have these on here.
Well, it sounds like it's 271,650 plus the October, November, and whatever's.
April, October,
No,
November.
No, April is not included. If it's not been turned in, it's not included.
Yeah, I don't have April.
That's what I'm saying. And you thought it was already turned in, so if it was already turned in, then it must have been paid or something.
No, it's nothing that's been paid. I have not received it. I don't know if it's on Kelly's desk somewhere or something.
No, it's not, there's not a thing upstairs, because I signed everything.
I've got every claim right here. They're all right here. So I can look through them, but I don't think that April's in there.
Well, here's what I'm gonna recommend. The 271,650 is all bills you've got accounted for.
Everything except for April, October, November, and December of this year.
Okay? Right, okay. Well, I'm gonna say that April's gonna have to be either, it's already been paid, or have you received payment for April?
No. No, I can tell you that now.
Well, then, do you have a copy of that bill?
You know, I'll go to Jillian tomorrow.
Yeah,
Again, the motion that I'm putting out is we pay the last 1 year at this point, and including up to November and December of this year.
yeah, we can take that motion, but I think we're on the hook. But there's a motion on the floor.
What is that number?
I don't know, what, explain it to me again one more time, Dylan.
So
What'd you say?
basically, we pay from January 1 of the beginning of this year.
2024.
Yeah, until the end of this year, so,
Oh, so nothing previous?
yes, at this point.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna get a second on that. Which is probably gonna be 20 times 240, you know, something like that. Well, of course, we already paid 3 of them, so that you're talking 180 around there probably.
That's your guess for this calendar year?
What his motion is,
Yeah.
my guess for his motion would be about 180,000, which is far off from what's on this sheet. I mean, I'll take it, I could show you this sheet that's, you know, updated other than those 4 months if you want to take it. I got extra copies.
But you have bills there for 271,000?
I've got bills for 271,000.
Why don't we pay the 271,000 we got bills for?
But we don't have anything written down for April this year, which if you don't want to pay, that's fine. October of this year,
Well,
November of this year.
October was signed today. I know that.
But we can pay those when those are turned.
Okay, so you got it upstairs? Okay,
November I haven't seen, or December, but I don't.
which
expect
I
to
understand
see
November or
those yet.
December, yes.
But we can pay those when we get those in, right?
Not if you don't appropriate the money.
That's what we're saying, we'd have
We got
to,
to appropriate it now.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm not
Otherwise,
gonna have the
it's not.
money to pay it.
We want it all paid before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to pay our bills.
My thing is, the reason why I'm saying the last 1 year is that's where I can go back and verify the bills that I've seen, right? Like, that's as long as I've been on council. Me personally, if I were you guys, I'd say 2 years, because you look back at it, when you get 4 3-year bills coming in, it's a bit ridiculous, guys. I mean, at some point, we have to put our foot down and be like, look, enough's enough.
Yeah, but if somebody did their work, they get paid for it.
Right. I think that's,
If a contractor turns in something 4 years later, are we just going to accept it and bite
If
the
he
bullet,
did the
or
work,
how can you verify that he's done the work? Not saying that he hasn't, but I'm just saying, how can you verify something that far back?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I can't verify work that's been done 6 months ago, but I gotta trust that it was done. Okay.
All right, so do we have any estimate of how much will be coming in?
Yeah, well, October's is probably, I would say you've got 24, 50, a total of 352,000.
If you take into consideration.
Part of it December is what he's,
Yeah, if you basically take what he's got turned in, and if you take April, October, November, December, I think if you go 350,000, I think you'd be good.
no,
I mean, or 352 maybe. you
not
know.
exceed.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, I would go 350. That'd get you very close.
All right, we got one motion. Is there a motion on the?
Well, that's not, I can't make a
Yeah, there's a motion on the floor.
No, there's a motion on the floor already.
Oh,
There's a motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
well, what's the motion is
Motion on
Dylan's.
the floor is Dylan's to
Yeah.
pay 1 year plus, I believe, October, November, December. Is that what you said? So 2024.
Let me ask you this, though. If we paid you for the last 2 years, would you say that we're free and clear?
I'd say
Let me ask you this, and the reason why I say this is because as an owner, even me personally, being, like, I've worked in law, stuff like that, I take some responsibility for the bills that I do, that I've turned in, whatever. If we paid you for the last 2 years, could we be free and clear?
whatever work I've done, I've submitted bills and I should be paid.
Well, okay, we got a motion on the floor. Do we have a second? All right, fails for lack of second. Do we have another motion that wants to be made?
I'll make a motion to, add 350,000
Change it to 350? Okay.
to 350.
And also,
That's a not to exceed.
and
And that
also,
catches it all up,
yeah. and-
right?
Yeah.
For everything.
Yeah.
Are we going to vote on these one at a time, or the whole, we got to vote for the whole ordinance? So basically, you're saying change this line item 027 to 350 instead of 420?
Yeah.
Everything else stays the same?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I'll second.
Is that your motion, Tony?
that's my motion.
I'll second it.
Second, Brett. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Okay, roll call.
Councilperson Tony Abbott.
Aye.
Councilperson Dylan Little.
Nay.
Councilperson Tommy Roulette.
Aye.
Councilperson Lenny Fryman.
Aye.
Councilperson Brett Bondurant.
Yay.
Okay, motion passes 4-1, but the ordinance will have to be read for a second time, so we will have a meeting on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. We got to have it done before the end of the year.
Yeah, it has to be Wednesday at 2 o'clock. It's already been posted.
Okay. All right.
This coming Wednesday, the 18th.
Wednesday, 18th at 2 o'clock.
You already posted it?
It's already been posted.
I didn't want to.
Oh, I got you.
I mean, we
Get ahead of
could
the
have
game.
canceled it, but
We can always cancel it.
that's, yeah.
I'm shocked that we were ahead of the game, I guess I'd say.
Oh, come on now, Tom.
Didn't
Well,
give
I'm
it-
just,
already
it's
enough
good,
credit.
it's good. It's a good shock.
Thanks for the copy. All right. Encumbrances, Mark?
All right. Next thing is the encumbrances. I don't know if everybody's had a chance to look at all of those. Do you need any explanation on any of those? We did those, if you'll notice down there at the bottom, you have the EB and B solutions. That's basically to encumber that. We have to take it out of two different funds in rainy day that we have the money in right now. Some of those are CCMGs, which, that's just the way those things work. You pretty much appropriate once you get the contract, and a lot of times, by the time it gets done, it has to be carried through to the next year, so you have to encumber that. Unfortunately, we were not able to get a contract with Bruce, so we will have to eventually probably do additional appropriation next year for that, because we cannot carry that money forward. So, but if you have any questions with anything else on there, just let me know. And you'll see a total down there at the bottom.
Any questions for Mr. Fetty?
Yeah, this is something we do every December. It's
Right.
about this size and about that amount of money. Sometimes a lot more.
If no questions, I'll approve, or entertain a motion to approve the encumbrances for
So moved.
24.
I'll
Second.
second it, Mayor.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Donation committee recommendations, you see the one that we have for Big Brothers Big Sisters. I would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We got old business. Do we need to bring the streetlights back up under the, because we're gonna pay it with
Yeah.
city money? Yeah.
That's a good idea.
The EBEB Solutions, the decorative streetlights from the Board of Works meeting. I would entertain a motion to, for payment of that contract. It's under the encumbrances.
So I'll make that motion.
All right, second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then we got, we have a settlement on the Nexigen case. that you all have been prompted on. Do we have a motion to accept or on the Nexigen case?
I'll make that motion.
Lenny, second?
Second.
Second, Tony. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then we have do we have a motion to approve the Ulta Fiber amount on that case?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Tommy,
I'll
second.
second.
Second, Dylan?
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Before we move on, I don't always try to pick on Dodd. I'd like to give him kudos for getting those cases settled. Good work on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You guys are great to work for, I appreciate it.
Okay, any old business that wasn't captured, guys?
The only thing I'd like to bring up, Mayor, is I finally got the quotes on the marker signs that I brought up last meeting.
All right.
One from Signorama was for $4,071.84. And the other one was from the sign store at $10,799. So my recommendation would be naturally to go with Signorama. And that's the
We all know
reason.
remember what Tommy's talking about, it's for the
The
markers
signs that I
up there.
brought up at the, yes.
Okay,
Abe Lincoln, the Whitewater, and the governors.
Again, Ms. Roulette, we appreciate you. I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
okay, the motion on the floor is to approve $4,071.84 to Signorama. Seconded by Lenny, to approve for the sign markers. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Anything else?
Mayor, one more thing. Could you touch base with Mr. Hedrick about the 4th and Shipping Street situation? I had a constituent reach out about parking issues over there. Mr. Hedrick went over once, but the trucks that he marked weren't on that street, apparently.
In shipping?
They were on the next street over. It's the street that all the semis use to pull into
Yeah.
Rawson Square.
Okay. Just that street in general, not one certain property, but parking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they parking on this street?
Yeah, it's street parking, but what's happening is there's a lot of cars over there that aren't tagged or ever move.
Oh, that one,
Kind of
yeah.
like becoming
I
a
got you.
junkyard
you.
over there.
All right, we got you. 4th and Shipping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else under old business? If not, we'll entertain comments from the audience. Yes, sir?
Scott McLean. I just want to say that I was really happy and surprised to hear blowers at 7 o'clock in the morning on our street and the street sweeper, and they're just blowing all that stuff in there.
Oh, off the
Looks great.
sidewalks?
All sidewalks and all the
We're gonna
beds.
do that twice a week.
It's,
It was,
I know that's part of your area. I thank you, and thank you guys, and thanks the city guys. They're out there early. I mean,
Well,
doing their job.
rain.
Huh?
I knew it was gonna rain.
It was gonna rain, that's true. Well, they missed the rain, but I'm serious, it's great. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
not a problem. Thanks.
Back again this afternoon.
Thanks, Scott. Anybody else? If not, I'll entertain a motion to review, or to pay the claims for board approval.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second, Mayor.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion to approve all payroll reports and checks once properly certified.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is our last, well, not really, but it is our last official meeting. Motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second? That's all Lenny does here, guys. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Oh, Lord.
Motion carries.